Yes guys, it's your boy Crookesalot and welcome back to the channel. Today we are looking at Caustic's brand new heirloom. We've got some awesome gameplay for you here, showing it off in case you still are looking to pick it up in the store. The event is still on, so maybe this will help sway you if you think it looks awesome or not, but we'll get into that later. If you're not yet subscribed, please go and make sure you do so and ring the bell so you never miss any of my future content. And also, if you're interested in following me on Twitch or Instagram, the link is in the description below. Okay ladies and gents, let's get into it. So, this video is essentially inspired by a previous video I did with Mirage's heirloom when that was released. So I thought, there's no better way to show off an heirloom than actually show it off in game. Showing you what it looks like the animations, the little kinks that you wouldn't normally see if you just looked at it in the shop or saw the pack opening I did the other day. So I thought it'd be a good idea in case you guys were still hesitant about picking it up. Every skin that was in the event I have equipped, so you'll get a chance to see them. Obviously I'm using the triple take skin right now. It's alright, it's not terrible, it looks kind of funky, so yeah, we're just using that, doing a bit of quick scoping like the Modern Warfare 2 days. But yeah, also I wanted to talk about the new patch notes because they've made a couple of changes to some characters. So I just thought we'd run over those, and I've got an awesome solo clutch for you at the end. Can't wait to show you guys that. And also you might be wondering, Crookesalot, what's going on, man? Why have you got music playing over a gameplay video? Not like a montage, but like a gameplay commentary? You don't normally do that. Well, the answer to that, my friends, is that I recorded the heirloom pack opening video with my speech over my gameplay clip in the PlayStation settings, and like an idiot I forgot to enable that, or disable that, should I say, duh. And so all these clips have got me talking with my squad and stuff in, so obviously I've turned that off, muted the video, and I've got a little bit of tunes in the background just to hopefully make it have no eerie silences, and so hopefully the video flows a little bit better. If you think it's a good change, let me know in the comments below and I might consider doing it more often. Anyway, you get to look at Caustic's heirloom. In these next two clips, I'm actually showing off the inspect animations, so you'll definitely want to keep an eye on those. One of them I thought was a little bit underwhelming. It's kind of cool where he puts a new gas canister in it and it sprays some gas. It's kind of cool, but guys, the second one is freaking insane. I'm not going to spoil it for you. You can watch it for yourselves and tell me what you think. I thought it was freaking awesome. Definitely one of the coolest animations on an heirloom I've seen. And overall it's really nice, guys. It's called the Death Hammer, so it literally is a beast. Obviously having an heirloom gives you no advantage in the game. You don't do extra melee damage or anything. You can see when you get it out, this gas spraying. It's just really fitting for him, and it'll spin it around in his hands and stuff. It's awesome, guys. It is freaking awesome. As you can see, look, this is the best inspect animation I've seen yet, where he holds it up in his hand and you can just see the skull. Absolutely badass, and I definitely thought that was the coolest. The absolute coolest. This is the first animation that I tried, where he's changing his little pod out. Still, again, cool. Got the gas ready. He's squeezing his trigger to get the gas out. Awesome, like I said. And here you'll see the R301 skin that we got. Now, maybe was a little too critical of it earlier when I first saw it. It's actually really sleek and really sexy. I really like it. And having played with some of the skins, I definitely feel like they are better than I initially thought. Except that wingman skin, guys. I'm still not sold on that yet. But I actually think I have some gameplay of that later on in this video. So if you guys think that, yeah, Crooks, that's actually a really nice skin, what are you talking about? You're talking crazy. Then just let me know down below. Tell me what you guys think of that new wingman skin that's in the Aftermarket collection event. But anyways, guys, let's move on. So now I want to talk about like the whole new update that came out the other day. So we've got obviously a new game mode, new prize track, new collection event. So if you didn't already know, there's a new collection event out, the Aftermarket collection event, where there will be 24 items in the shop available for purchase with Apex coins. And if you buy all 24 of these things, you are given the Caustic Heirloom, essentially for free, air quotations, but obviously you've got to pay through the nose for them, but obviously you'll get that as well, so that's cool. The event prize track is essentially like an event mini battle pass kind of thing where you have challenges to complete, daily challenges. You can earn a certain amount of points every day by completing these challenges, which will then add up, and you will unlock skins. So for example, there's the Bangalore's blue chipped skin, which is really cool and really nice. It's giving me like futuristic vibes, which I like, and there's a Hemlock performance boost skin, which is also really nice. So there's actually some really good free skins available from this event, which is always awesome to see. So you guys should definitely try and jump on and try and complete these challenges, because they're not particularly difficult. As you can see, we're playing on the new game mode right now, but you don't actually have to play the new game mode. You can just play regular trios or duos if you want, so that's also good to know. Also, I will note that the performance boost Hemlock actually goes with the Bloodhound skin that is in the battle pass, the level 50 Bloodhound skin, so that's really awesome. I like how these skins pair up and stuff, so that's really cool. Obviously we've got the Death Hammer, the Caustic Heirloom, which I talked about earlier. This Knoxville hammer will smash anyone who comes into contact with it, as it says, according to the patch notes, which is true. It swings kind of slow though, so you've just got to watch yourself. Right, let's get into the meat and potatoes, guys. The legend meta. What has been changed? What has been nerfed? What has been buffed? Very exciting stuff. So Rampart is the first hero we're going to discuss. She has an increased the rate at which Sheila's bullet spread tightens. So I guess this is positive. It means that you'll be able to shoot guys further away with her, with a more compact spread, which is awesome. She was good anyway, so this is just like a little tiny buff for her, which is just going to make Sheila a bit more viable, because I'm still to shred properly with Sheila, although I know I've seen videos of people doing it, so it's not like it's impossible. But to like shred full teams, and especially shred people at range, is a little bit difficult. Maybe hopefully less so now. So Bloodhound has been nerfed! Ah, panic! No, I'm joking, guys. It's the most minor nerf ever. And if I'm being honest, it was probably coming, because Bloodhound has been so OP this season so far. Definitely a good. It just keeps him not being too OP. They've updated his tactical cooldown whilst his ultimate is active from 6 seconds to 8 seconds. So if you didn't already know, when you activate Bloodhound's ultimate in season 6, you literally get his scan every 6 seconds. So you're literally doing his scan, and there's like 2 seconds where you don't know where the enemy is before you can scan again. So it was really OP. Like, if you're a good Bloodhound, you're just hunting everybody down. You know exactly where they are. If you've got good teammates to coordinate with, this can lead to some easy squad wipes and easy kills. The patch notes actually summarize it really well. It's a developer note. It says the 6.0 changes have been extremely powerful for Bloodhound. Their ultimate is now truly a movement that you should fear as the enemy. We think that we might have gone a little too far with the 6-second cooldown. Against a competent Bloodhound, there would only ever be 2 seconds during which you are not scanned, which is exactly what I said earlier. Exceedingly powerful. Changing this to 8 seconds means you've got 4 seconds of being revealed and 4 seconds to reposition between pulses. So I think that's fair enough, because it was super powerful, and yeah, I think it's a decent change. It doesn't harm him too much, just gives you a bit more chance when you're playing against a Bloodhound. Now, Pathfinder. We have got some great news for Pathy. He's finally getting a bit of love. So it's a little bit hard to explain, or maybe I'd actually need to try it out to get a better grasp of how it's going to be. but his grapple cooldown is now based on the distance that Pathfinder travels. The shortest possible pull has a 10-second cooldown. The maximum cooldown is still 35 seconds, but you're going to have to swing a very long distance to get there. So essentially, the better you have Pathfinder and his swing, the longer your cooldowns are going to be. So if you're a new Pathfinder player and you do a terrible swing and you go about a meter and hit into a wall, your cooldown's going to be 10 seconds, guys. So that's really cool. And obviously, I'm not particularly good at grappling with him, so I'm estimating my cooldown's going to be about 20 seconds, with a gold helmet even less. So that is nice for me, guys. That is sweet. You don't always have to be doing those exceedingly long, crazy grapples and stuff. So that is really cool. Obviously, it is really good. The developer notes say the Outlands happiest robot is getting some love. Instead of dropping the grapple cooldown back to 15 seconds where it was before, or moving it to 25 seconds as a compromise, we've considered a player suggestion, thanks Reddit, to have the grapple drain energy as it goes, similar to Titanfall 2. The difference here is we're looking at your full distance travelled from the moment you leave the ground to when you are on the ground again, and not sliding at a crazy high speeds. So this means that bad Pathfinder players no longer need to fear for the face plant grapple quite as much, because if you're not going anywhere, you're not incurring as much of a cooldown. And if you're really good at Pathfinder and you're looking at the absolute max cooldown of 35 seconds, which is exactly what it was before, assuming you land the perfect grapple and you fly off. Wraith has got an updated Wraith sprint animation, which is good because you kind of run around like Naruto before, so that's cool. I'm just going to skip over some of these development notes because they're really long. Crypto's drone can now loot vaults if Crypto has a key in his inventory, and it consumes the key as usual. So that is really awesome. That's really good. Crypto's getting a lot of love. He's becoming a very good utility character. He's got a lot of uses. Crazy good. Loba, again, this is a really good change for Loba. Increases the range of her ultimate and her passive from 3,100 units to 4,500 units, meaning she'll be able to literally see loot from really far away, and her black market will be able to reach loot again much farther away. So that's really cool. Really awesome. Loba's, I've actually been playing her quite a lot and she's killing it right now, so that's going to make it even better. Right, and we've had a couple of weapon meta changes, very minor. The Devotion hipfire spread at the base level has been increased because, to be honest, I can absolutely laser people usually with the hipfire from the Devo, so that it's kind of good. It's making it less overpowered because we all know that the Devo slaps. Same with the Spitfire relay. They're trying to keep the hipfire consistent with similar weapons of the same class, so they've done the same thing to the Spitfire, which was also had a good hipfire spread. So yet to try these out, but I mean they'll still be really good weapons to use, guys, regardless. And the triple take has got reduced fire rate from 1.4 seconds to 1.3 seconds. So I mean it's a minor change. I was still killing it with the triple take even with the new reduced rate of fire, so you probably won't really notice it. It has been really OP this season so far, snipers in general, the triple take especially, so that is a good thing to note. And also, we'll talk about quality of life changes that they've brought to the game. So essentially, if my teammate needs a barrel stabilizer and I run past the barrel stabilizer on the floor and look at it, when it, like, the box pops up to tell me what it is, there'll be like a little man with his hand raised, like in the air. And that is essentially saying that one of your teammates needs this item, and therefore you will know to ping it because they'll need it. So that's a really cool little change. Definitely something new we haven't really seen before, and it does help players, whereas if you don't have a mic, people can still coordinate. That's an awesome thing about Apex. You don't need a mic to be a competent Apex player. And there's just a few other bits and bats. And that's really about it, guys. I just wanted to cover like the main points. I think we've definitely done that so far. The heirloom's looking awesome. If you guys thought yeah, that looks freaking sweet. I'm definitely going to pick that up. Then you're welcome. I hope you enjoyed the video and the content that I'm providing. I'm looking at setting up a stream setup. I've been planning this for about 6 months now. I'm just getting equipment into place, trying to get a new PC sorted that can handle the pull of streaming and editing videos. So the future is definitely looking bright, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like on it and drop a comment down below. Tell me what you thought. If there's something you thought I did well or something I didn't do well, please let me know. It's all fun and games here, guys. Constructive criticism is always very welcome and appreciated. So, to summarise, if you enjoyed the video, please go sub to the channel and ring that bell. It's very important. It helps me out a lot. And I will catch you on the next one. Bye, guys.